Manipulation. It's the oldest dance in human history, isn't it? A sly, slippery waltz of power and control, choreographed by those who thrive on deception. But today, my friends, we're not merely going to watch the dance. We're going to dismantle it. Specifically, I want to share with you a tool, a clever, almost surgical instrument for defending yourself against one of life's most pernicious opponents, the narcissist. And that tool is what I call the observe, don't absorb technique. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine, if you will, stepping into a ring to wrestle a pig. Not just any pig. A cunning, wily, mud-covered creature that knows every corner of that pen better than you know your own backyard. Now here's the catch. No matter what you do, you end up filthy. And get this, the pig likes it. Ah, yes, the pig loves the chaos, the mudslinging, the sheer spectacle of your frustration. And in that ring, they will always win, for they have mastered this game. This, dear viewer, is what engaging with a narcissist is like. You see, the narcissist thrives in their wrestling ring of conflict and manipulation. Every argument, every defensive response, every tear-streaked plea for understanding, it's all fuel for their fire. They thrive on your reactions, your need to explain, your desire to make them see reason. But reason has no place here. The narcissist is not a creature of fairness or mutual understanding. They are the magician of this sordid little act, drawing you into endless conversations where you'll explain yourself until you're blue in the face, only for them to twist your words like a pretzel. What then is the answer? How does one face the narcissist without losing oneself in their endless games? Simple. You don't wrestle the pig at all. Observe, don't absorb. The cornerstone of this technique is deceptively simple. You observe the narcissist's behavior without absorbing their poison. Picture yourself as a scientist studying a particularly venomous creature in its habitat. You wouldn't reach into the cage, would you? You wouldn't poke it or try to reason with it. No, you'd observe, calmly, dispassionately, and above all, from a safe distance. When the narcissist provokes you, you do not bite. When they insult you, you do not respond in kind. When they bait you into an argument, you do not engage. Their words become noise. Their accusations become air. You see, their power lies not in their words, but in your reaction to them. Refuse to react, and you deny them the very oxygen they need to survive. The power of silence. Oh, the beauty of silence, a weapon sharper than any retort. When you refuse to engage, when you simply observe, you become untouchable. The narcissist flounders, their carefully crafted traps snapping shut on empty air. But let me warn you, this will drive them mad. The narcissist, deprived of your attention, will double down. They'll poke harder, yell louder, craft ever more elaborate schemes to drag you back into their game. It is vital, then, to remain steadfast. The danger of induced conversation. Ah, induced conversation. Perhaps the narcissist's most insidious weapon. They'll use it to worm their way back into your life, to pull you into the wrestling ring without you even realizing it. Picture this. You've decided to go no contact. You've blocked their calls, ignored their messages. You're finally free. Or so you think. Then one day, you get a seemingly innocent message. You left your sweater at my place. When can I drop it off? Now logic tells you it's just a sweater, but in reality it's bait. Respond, and you've cracked open the door. Respond, and the narcissist is back in your life, even if only for a moment. And trust me, a moment is all they need. The addiction of conflict. Let's talk about addiction, because that's precisely what engaging with a narcissist becomes. Every argument, every reconciliation, every tiny scrap of affection, it's a hit. And like all addictions, it leaves you craving more, even as it destroys you. The narcissist knows this. They know how to give just enough, just a sliver of kindness, just a fleeting moment of approval, to keep you hooked. And when you try to leave, they know exactly which buttons to press to reel you back in. Which brings me to the most important rule of all. Do not engage. Ever. Not even a little. You see, the narcissist is nothing without their audience. They need you to react, to validate their power, to confirm their narrative. When you refuse to play their game, you rob them of that power. This is why the observe, don't absorb technique is so effective. By refusing to engage, you strip the narcissist of their most valuable weapon, control. Now let's be clear. Breaking free from a narcissist is no easy feat. It takes discipline, courage, and an unshakable commitment to your own well-being. But it is possible. Start by setting boundaries. Firm, unyielding boundaries. Stick to them no matter how much the narcissist protests. Learn to recognize their tactics for what they are. Manipulations designed to pull you back in. And above all, practice the art of observing without absorbing. Remember, the goal is not to win the argument, to prove your point, or to make them see the error of their ways. The goal is to reclaim your peace, your dignity, your life. So, my friends, when you find yourself face to face with a narcissist, remember this. You cannot wrestle with a pig and hope to come out clean. The only way to win is to refuse to play. Observe, but do not absorb, and walk away, not with anger, not with bitterness, but with the quiet strength of someone who knows their worth. Because in the end, the greatest victory is not in defeating the narcissist, it's in freeing yourself from their game entirely. And that, dear viewer, is a game worth winning.